The Kylie lip kits review, swatches, comparisons, and dupes video for the second time, because if you guys are familiar with my channel, then you know that I did the same video for when she released the first 3 lip kits. Now she released 3 new shades of lip kits, and I purchased all 3 of them myself, and I'm so excited to be here to review them for you guys. She did change the formula, so I have a little bit, not much to say with the difference of formula, but I will be doing, of course, like live lip swatches, some comparison swatches, and also some dupes that I found. I will say that these 3 shades were very hard to dupe though, but if you guys are interested more in these swatches and the dupes and comparisons, then I will kind of get into that after I give a little bit of a mini review first. So first things first, when it comes to the packaging, it is the exact same as the original lip kits. It's the beautiful like white box with the color on the top and the lip swatch with the grills. I always love the packaging on these. I think they are bomb. Now the packaging on the actual liquid lipstick and lip liner are pretty much the same as well. The only thing that has changed that I do feel the need to point out is a negative, a con on my part, to be honest. I really don't like this, but I've actually noticed a difference in the wand. The original 3 Kylie lip kits had the most amazing wand ever. If you watch my video, you know like I raved about the wand. Super flexible, easy to apply, really precise. Just a great applicator on the liquid lipstick. Now if you notice the new Kylie lip kit, she actually changed the wand. Now the only reason I have a huge complaint on this is 1, because I don't like this type of wand, and 2, because this wand is actually one of the cheapest wands ever. This is the exact wand that a lot of drugstore, more affordable brands use on their lip glosses, liquid lipsticks. It's just the flat out, original, basic doe foot applicator. Now let me tell you why I don't like that. This applicator is hard, stiff. You can tell it's cheap because it's very hard to get that nice lip line. It's not flexible, it's not movable. It's just a really bad wand. I don't mind if a drugstore brand uses this wand, because more than likely that drugstore brand is affordably priced. So you're getting what you pay for. With this Kylie lip kit, I feel like she really cheapened out on putting a cheaper wand on the lipstick, but still kept the lip kit the same price. So I feel like she kind of ripped this off in that way. Pretty much you guys get the point. She cheapened out on the wand, saved a little bit of money on her end, threw on a cheaper wand, and we still pay the same price. So I just feel like that's weird. This is the exact same wand, let me show you guys. Exact same wand that ColourPop uses on their liquid lipsticks, which is fine because ColourPop is priced at $6. But the Kylie lip kits are way more expensive. You know what I mean? Like, I'm salty about the wand, okay? I really like the original wand, and this one is just not doing it for me. It's super hard. Like, you see how they're the exact same one? Now, other than the wand, I do still really love the formula of these. Kylie actually did change the formula she mentioned, but to be honest, I don't notice a huge difference in the formula. The only thing I notice in this formula is that it dries a little bit quicker, which I'm not a huge fan of. I find it to be a little bit more drying, but I did mention this on my Snapchat, but my lips have been so dry. Like, it's really cold where I live in the GTA. It is so cold, so I don't know if it's just my lips being extra super dry. I did exfoliate them last night, but I do find that the new formula of the liquid lipstick are a little bit drier. I gotta say, I like the original lip kits better just because I was more comfortable with that formula, and I also enjoyed the wand a little bit more, you know what I mean? But I can say that these were swatched on my hand, and I kept them on from morning to night, and they lasted all day on my hand. And I did also wear this on the lips, and it did last really long. Another thing as well is when the lipstick faded, it faded nicely, like gradually. It didn't like cake off or flake off. The only liquid lipstick that I found kind of cakes off and flakes off is the Mary Jo K. It doesn't gradually fade nicely. It kind of looks bad after a while type of thing. My original review kind of stays. Like, if you're wondering more in-depth info on my review on these, definitely watch my first Kylie lip kit video, and that really goes more into depth on my review. Because I don't want to make this video too long since I already talked a lot about it in that other video. So I I will leave that video linked down below for sure. So if you guys are more interested in the live swatches, the comparisons, and the dupes, then I will be going ahead right now to swatch them and give the comparisons and dupes as I go along for each lip color individually. So the first shade we have is Coco K. Coco K is stunning. Let me tell you guys why I love this shade. I love this shade because if you are more of a paler skin tone, this is going to be that perfect pinky mauve shade on you. Now I say that because I know what it's like when you're pale and you try to wear those like mauve tone pinks that a lot of other girls wear, and then when you put it on you, it looks really, really dark. This is not going to do that. This is going to be that light mauve pinky nude on you. It's honestly a very, very, very beautiful nude pink, but it's definitely, like, if we're on the spectrum of nude to pink, it's definitely more on the pink side, you know what I mean? It pulls very, very, very pink pretty much is what I'm trying to say. If you are a little bit tanner like I am right now, I'm about an NC 35 in MAC right now. This is definitely very like pink on me, whereas if you're paler, it's gonna look like a beautiful mauvey nude pink on you. So let's just go ahead and do some swatches and dupes so I can show you guys what I found for Coco K. So here is a live swatch of Coco K on the back of my hand. Now keep in mind my hand is a little bit paler than I am just because I scrubbed it so much and everything. So you can get to see how it'll look on paler skin, and right now it just hasn't dried. So then I will swatch the lip liner and I'll show you guys some dupes and stuff. Now like I said at the beginning of this video, I gotta be honest with you guys, these colors were very hard to do. I do also want to mention to you guys that these dupes that I'm going to be showing you guys are not necessarily cheaper. They're just a dupe, so duplicate of the product. They can either be more expensive or cheaper, whatever. I just kind of want to show you guys alternatives because either way, these lip kits are currently sold out. Even if the dupe that I'm showing you guys is a little bit on the pricier end, I still want to show you guys just so that if you really, really want this color, you can still get an alternative lip shade. You know what I mean? So I'm going to be showing you guys everything from drugstore dupes to a higher end brand. So this is Ofra Cosmetics liquid lipstick in the shade Pasadena. This is actually pretty close to Coco K. The only difference I would say is that Pasadena right here is actually a tad bit more brown, and Coco K is a tad bit more pink. Now I do have two liquid lipsticks from Anastasia, Lovely and Dusty Rose. If you mix these two together, it makes the perfect dupe for Coco K, but I mean, I know it would be kind of inconvenient to get two different shades, but if you think of it, if you get two different shades, you can make three, you know what I mean? You can, these are both really great shades on their own as well. So I just figured I would still show you guys the alternative either way. So here's what Anastasia, Dusty Rose, and Lovely mixed together look like. It is still drying, so kind of keep that in mind. I also do have two MAC lipsticks that are similar to Coco K. One of them is Faux. I'll swatch that right up here. So this one right here is Faux, which is one of my favorite MAC lipsticks ever. So you can see it actually is very close to Coco K. The only difference is it's not a liquid lipstick, so it's not as matte, like it's not that ultra matte finish. The next one is Viva Glam 2. So this one is pretty similar to Coco K, but it definitely has a little bit more of a gray kind of undertone. So this is Viva Glam 2 right there. So it's similar, but it's definitely not like too spot on. I just wanted to show you guys some similar options. This is also a satin finish, so it's not matte. Now I have a lipstick from Kat Von D called Lovecraft. This one is very similar to Coco K. Let me show you guys. So this is Lovecraft right here, and this is Coco K. Like, how similar are those two? The only thing is that it's not super, super matte. I mean, it's matte, but it's not a liquid lipstick, right? Also, I want to say, I know a lot of people have been saying that Midi is a dupe for Coco K. Personally, for me, when I first swatched Midi next to Coco K, it looked very, very different. But maybe when it dries, it'll look okay. So I just swatched Midi right there. So this is Midi, and this is Coco K. So you see how they're just like not even comparable. So a lot of people are saying that Midi dupes Coco K. I don't know, not in my opinion, but there's that. So let me show you guys some lip liners. So I have two drugstore lip liners. One of them is Rimmel Exaggerate lip liner, and this one is amazing. It's called East End Snob. This one is like literally perfection for Coco K. It actually is more of a dupe. It's funny because I said I didn't have a drugstore dupe for Coco K, but I kind of do. It's just a lip liner. It's not a lipstick or liquid lipstick. This is East End Snob right here. How similar does that look to Coco K? Right, like right there. And this is Coco K lip liner. So you can see Coco K lip liner is, I love that name, Coco K. Coco K lip liner is so much more peachy. I don't know why she would do that, but whatever. Then we also have Essence lip liner in the shade In the Nude. And here's what this looks like. This is actually closer to the Coco K lip liner because it has a little bit more of the brown peachy undertone. So here it is right there. That's Essence In the Nude. And then that's Coco K lip liner. I also have this lip liner from MAC in the shade Dervish. This one is actually pretty similar to Coco K. This is Dervish right here. I feel like I should swatch it right next to it just so you guys can see. So this is Dervish right here. So you see how they're pretty similar? It's just Coco K has more pink, Dervish has a little bit more red. So next we have Posy K. First off, can I just say I love that name? Posy K is a beautiful, beautiful berry mauve. Now I say berry mauve because it does pull quite a bit of berry tones, at least on me I find. It has a strong tone of like a fuchsia in there, but it definitely has a tiny bit of mauve. But I would say that this is more on the mauvey fuchsia side than the nude side, if you know what I mean. Like this is definitely not a nude in my eyes. I would classify it more in the berry tones. So out of all three lip kits, I have to say Posy K was the hardest to dupe. So I did find 3 alternatives to it, and they're all a little bit on the pricey side. I know, hear me now, it really does suck. I've heard that Bad Habit from ColourPop is a really good dupe for this, but I don't actually own Bad Habit. I will show you guys what I do have though. I know Gerard Cosmetics also has like a lot of lipstick deals sometimes where you can get them for a lot cheaper. So this is the shade Rodeo Drive from Gerard Cosmetics. This shade is actually a pretty good dupe. It just doesn't, it looks a lot more sheer. That's the only difference in my opinion. And then there is Very Smoothie. Very Smoothie is very, 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 very close to Posy K. The only difference with Very Smoothie is it's a tad bit more pink, whereas Posy K is a tad bit more mauve red. The last and next dupe I have for Posy K is Twig. This is Twig by MAC. This is probably the closest dupe that I've found. So Twig is right here. And this is Posy K. So if you really, really love Posy K and you can't get your hands on it and you want an alternative, Twig from MAC is really, really great. A lot of you guys asked me to swatch Stila Patina next to Posy K to kind of see the difference between them. And they actually are very, very similar. So you can see right there, they're actually extremely similar. I would say that they kind of almost dupe each other, so there's just a little bit of a comparison. And I'll do Posy K lip liner beside Stila Patina so you guys can see. So next we have Mary Jo K, and Mary Jo K is probably the most beautiful red I have ever seen or worn. And it's very rare for me to say that because I'm actually not a huge fan of red lipstick, but I have to be honest and say that this is the best red I've ever seen before. I don't know what it is, it's just such an electric candy apple red. That's exactly what it looks like. It's the perfect blue tone candy apple red. It's literally beautiful. The only thing with this shade in particular is that it's not the greatest of quality. It does kind of flake off towards the end of the day. Like it's not gonna gradually fade nicely. It'll flake a little bit, which is not so good, but you can kind of reapply it a little bit to touch it up if you're wearing it to a party or something. This shade also feels a tad bit drier than the other 2 shades, but it is such a beautiful color. It's actually very hard to dupe as well. But funny enough, this shade is Anastasia Beverly Hills Candy Apple, and it's called Candy Apple, and that's exactly how I explain this red. It's like a beautiful candy apple red. So here is how Anastasia Candy Apple looks compared to Mary Jo K. As you can see, Candy Apple is just a tad bit lighter than Mary Jo K, but they're both really beautiful. And then I have 2 lippies from Milani. These are matte lipsticks, and they are actually really, really comfortable on the lips. They smell really great. They have beautiful packaging, and they are $6. So they're a really, really, really great alternative. So here are the swatches. So the one on the bottom here, this one is Matte Iconic. And then this one up here is called Red Label. I have heard that ColourPop's Creeper, I think it's called, Creeper or something like that, is a good dupe for Mary Jo K. I just don't own Creeper, so that's a little heads up for you guys in case you want to check that out as a liquid lipstick, kind of cheaper alternative. So that completes this video. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. You guys really loved my first Kylie lip kit review, live swatches, comparisons, and dupes video. So I figured I'm gonna go ahead and do it again for the next set of lip kits. And if Kylie comes out with more colors, come back to your girl's channel, because you know I'm gonna look you guys up and do swatches, give my honest opinion, and everything like that. So if you guys want more info on these lipsticks, like the meticulous stuff, you know, where you can buy them, obviously, and the price and everything like that, I will leave it in the description box. And I also will leave a link to my previous Kylie lip kit review where I went more in depth on the formula and my thoughts on it and everything like that. But let me know down below what your favorite shade is out of all 6 lip kits, all 6 of them. My personal favorite is Candy K, of course. I love Candy K. You guys really